together as PD. Pummels the curbs through 1 and 2, does it nicely. Does it really nicely, as we come to expect from him. Very nice and clean.
Most
flame. That's actually has a fire under Rullo's car. By the looks of it, was that some sort of, that was a line, some sort of oil line or something, gearbox oil or something, or maybe he's got a big issue with the muffler or... No, that's fire. That's no question about that. That is on fire, that car. You can see under there could be a cooler. I think that's in the area in this new generation car or the future car where one of the coolers is for the diff or the gearbox, the transaxle that these cars have. Potentially that's an oil fire. Now, not sure if no, it's still burning. We can see on the left-hand side there. So hopefully we'll get some marshals there pretty quickly. Doesn't look too bad. He's getting out of the car wisely enough. Fantastic, beautiful colour scheme. Livery on the 62. He's exited fairly fast. I'd say the team's been on the radio. Now, we need to get somewhere around there, I would say, with a fire extinguisher. It's still burning, Rusty.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They need to get onto this really quick because that will take hold. All the composite panels and the bottom sill there.
Red flag. So we have a red flag with 20 minutes remaining in the session.
No one still has turned up there. This thing is smouldering. Here we go. So first brave fireman on the case, and hopefully he'll get that out nice and quick.
Young driver from Western Australia. Spent a bit of time with him at the end of last season at the Perth Speed Fest. And he collected an award at the CAMS WA Awards night over there, and a guy who's got his sights a bit like Liam McAdams, set on a bright future in motor racing. So this is a setback for them. Hopefully there's not too much damage from that fire to some of the componentry, and that he can continue with the weekend. This is the second of 2 practice sessions for today. Got a busy weekend coming up, Murph, with some races. Tomorrow's jam-packed in terms of V8 Supercars action for both the Dunlop series and for the main game. Young Alex is out of the car, which is good. And when it was halted, Dumbrell was the fastest man from Andrew Jones. Dumbrell with a 1 minute 23.08. Jones a 23.75. Taz Douglas having a good start to the session again, and Macaulay Jones 4th fastest, but very, very early days.
It's a pretty similar time to what Paul did in the first session. So early on, he's I think just about repeated what he did. He's got a similar gap to P2 at the moment as well. But here, look at the flames coming out from underneath Rullo's car through the last corner. That's definitely oil that has ignited. So very lucky that that did not get any worse than that. So boys at Lucas Dumbrell Motorsport have a bit of work to do. Doesn't look like it actually left anything on the road either, Rusty. So it was obviously a bit of a leak in one of the lines, or maybe a split in one of the coolers. It was just enough to ignite and burn away. So it'll move the car nice and quick.